We should be good, right?
I just sent thoughts, so you will see it after you're done.
Oh, what?
The thoughts after we get done.
Yep. All right. We
This
on? Can you tell?
meeting is being live streamed.
Perfect.
It just says we're live. Yes. Yep. There we
Welcome,
go. Permission not required. Oop,
welcome to
sorry.
Living by Oak Values, where we are unlocking what makes us stronger men, fearless leaders, and unstoppable humans. And I'm Gary, the Superior Mailman, and we are here to keep it real, raw, and we are ready to help you rebuild. So let's dive in.
All right. And I'm Rob. This week we're going to step into the best way I could put it is bold conviction. Learning how every small move you make without seeking somebody else's approval builds that unstoppable momentum and unlocks the man you are meant to be. It's confidence, courage, and integrity because those actions help guide you and your principles to bypass the external pressures. So those are very important.
So when
So,
you're waiting
Gary,
for,
what is
yes,
conviction to you? Oh, sorry.
what is conviction to me? Conviction is just knowing
Yeah.
that, knowing in your heart and in your soul that that you are okay doing this, that you don't need permission. So,
Mm,
and when you're constantly waiting for the green light from others before moving, you tend to miss out on things
mm,
and you are not living your true self because you are asking permission. It's like to ask you to do something that I want to do. That's me not standing up to be the man that I want to be.
gotcha. Gotcha.
So I okay. I got a text message. I think it's from you.
Yeah. So I remember it taking me a long time to find my own conviction,
Mhm.
where I was always brought up to be the yes man,
Okay.
but I was also brought up to do things to please other people.
Sure.
Go help this person. Go help this person. And and I actually think my love language, because of that, is affirmation. And so I do a lot of things so I can get good boy, kind of good boy, attaboys is what I'm trying to look for.
Gotcha.
And so when did you stop realizing that, or the moment you realized that you didn't need people's approval?
The moment I realized it didn't need people's approval, when did I realize it? Probably when I started doing this work. But as I look
Mhm.
back on my marriage, I used to ask my wife for permission to do everything. And
Mm,
sometimes I got a yes, and I was over the top excited. Sometimes I got a no, and
yeah.
I would pout like a little boy. Um, One thing that stands out in my mind that I asked for permission for, and I got a no, and I kick myself for it to this day, but I mean, it is what it is, was when Bitcoin first made its appearance to the general public, I guess you'll call it. And I could have
Yeah.
bought it. I could have bought it for, I think it was $18 a coin. And my ex-wife said, "We
Everybody
don't
goes.
have $100 for you to buy 5 of those stupid coins." And I said, "Okay, fine." And I was okay, whatever. It is what it is. Probably a scam. I
Hmm.
get divorced a couple years later. Each of those coins are worth like $500,000 or some crap. I don't know. Ah. So, but I realized that I don't need anyone's permission when I started doing this work, and I understood what conviction was and what my inner conviction was.
Did you have fears when you started making decisions that, in my case, people didn't necessarily like that I was making decisions for me and not necessarily just doing it because they wanted it done?
Did I have fears?
Did people
Yeah.
get upset? Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Yeah, I have fears, I guess. Sure. Fears of upsetting or rocking the boat, and fears
Hmm.
of failure almost. Like if I was going to do something, I'm not asking for permission this time. There is a chance that something could go wrong. But
Yeah, yeah.
now I don't let that bother me anymore. So yeah. So what fear what role does fear play for you?
Fear was a big one for me. And I think it was in one of the men's group that they talked about reading the books about being stoic.
Hmm.
And I misinterpreted it for the longest time because I was thinking, oh, stoic, you don't have fear, you don't have feelings, blah, 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 blah. And so instead of being that looking for an attaboy, I took it the whole different direction where I was like, I don't give a care what you say kind of deal.
Hmm.
And it, it it flipped the script, but there was a book I read. Can I say the Four Agreements? But I'm not 100% sure it was that one.
You can always say it. You always do.
It was saying that people's words are just words almost, and they can be good or bad.
Hmm.
But if you take the bad ones, you're all and take the good ones, it doesn't tell you how good you are. It just says that it's like a person's blowing smoke up your ass. Either
Yeah.
way, good and bad words. So it doesn't
Hmm.
really matter if they're giving you attaboys or they're telling you your clothes are wrinkly. It's all the same smoke just flying past you.
I didn't
Your
tell you that. I
words
asked you
are
that.
magic. I didn't call you out.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I got you. I got you. So have you ever
But
regretted
I did.
acting without permission?
Do I regret it?
Have you ever regretted it?
I regret not doing it sooner.
Hmm. Okay.
Honest to truth,
Can you go into that
because it
more?
is a lot more freedom that and I think actually people respect me more
Mhm.
because I act, not based on they give me the attaboy or they don't give me the attaboy, but I do it because Robert wants to do it, or Robert has an intuitive that Robert wants to do it for himself. Not because somebody else tells me, oh, come over, help me, I need help, blah, blah, blah. Robert will do it. But I'm not doing it because you're going to give me an attaboy.
Okay. So on that line of wishing you had done it sooner, when I first started not asking for permission,
Mm-hmm.
I had this phrase, and it's kind of like the whole happy wife, happy life, which is kind of bogus,
Mm-hmm.
very bogus. But I always said that I would rather, instead of ask for permission, I'd rather ask for forgiveness. So I started doing things, and if they went wrong, I would ask for forgiveness. I'm sorry. But now that I've gotten more into this work and been becoming a little more stoic, I'm unapologetic. Like, unless I truly hurt you, then I'm sorry. But if I have not truly hurt you, I am not sorry.
That was something I remember you kept getting on to me about. Is when we first got together, you were like, Robert, stop saying sorry. Stop
Yeah.
saying sorry.
Yep.
Because I was just trained to always say sorry
Hmm.
constantly. It's like, oh,
And
it's my fault. I'm sorry. But
my daughter does that now.
it was essentially asking for permission by saying sorry. I'm
Hmm.
sorry I offended you somehow, XYZ. Can you please forgive me or something like that? It's asking for it's weird, I guess, asking for permission.
Okay. My daughter does it now. She says sorry all the time, and it's to the point where
Mm,
sorry means nothing because you. How do I know if you're really sorry for what you did, or if you're just spitting those words out? I mean, she'll walk into a chair and say
mhm.
sorry. So it's just words. And that's why I am unapologetic, because if I say I'm sorry, I mean, you better believe I'm sorry. So I actually apologized to you this morning while I sent you a text because I got a little upset last night because a
Mm.
lot going on, and you were the first person that I spoke to. So I took out things on you, which I shouldn't have, and I did apologize because I was truly sorry for that.
So that sorry is different because that's based on conviction. Deep
Yes.
down, unshakable belief that something inside of you is true or worth doing, regardless of what others think.
Mhm.
That is what happened this morning with you sitting there going, "Hey, Robert, I'm sorry, blah 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 blah," and I was like, "Oh, okay, I didn't catch on that," but yeah, you that is where we're going with. If you're going to say sorry, or if you're going to say, uh, how do others react around you? As long as it comes from like deep within you, I
Mhm.
mean, and you know, true to your heart that you need to apologize right away.
Yep.
Get it off your chest because it sticks on your chest. It's going to mess with your sleep.
Yep. Well, nothing messes with my sleep, but anyway. So all right. So as a father and a coach, how would you tell men or your daughter the dangers or the pitfalls of waiting for permission?
Waiting for permission. There's a lot of dangers in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the danger is in yourself
Okay.
more than it is internally, because it's you're not showing up for yourself in that aspect of your life because you're waiting for permission. You're doing it somewhere else in your life, and you're doing it somewhere else in your life. And it's kind of like you're waiting for the world to happen to you, and you
Yes.
become the victim of your own circumstance.
Yes.
I hope that makes sense.
Yeah. It does. I mean, you're breaking up a little bit, but yes, for the most part, it does.
Gotcha,
So,
gotcha.
yep.
It's the tin roof. It's the tin
Yeah.
hats I wear.
I'm sure it's a 10 hats. Keep the aliens
Did
out.
you face a lot of like kickback or resistance when you stop asking for permission?
I think it was inner resistance, inner kickback. I was unsure of what I was doing.
Mm.
But we talked about this yesterday, I think it was, or a couple of days ago. Yeah, I don't know when it was. But the inner conviction, and we were not going to bring it up, but I do want to bring it up, I think, because it's important for all of this. Not the whole thing we talked
Uh-huh.
about, but like your conviction or what you want to do has to be rooted within your values. And if they're truly your values, then you're going to be unshakable. So you shouldn't be
Mhm.
nervous or about moving forward without permission. Because if it's something that truly means something to you and what you stand for, you should have no issues.
Mhm.
And when you get kickback, you should be standing firm. Nothing that you can say to me will hurt me or change what I'm doing because these are my values. This is where I stand.
So I think that's exactly why I didn't hold on to my convictions pre divorce. Is
Mhm.
because the values that I thought I knew were not the values I knew. It wasn't until I got a hold of your deck of value cards
Mhm.
that I realized that I had no clue what values were almost, besides what little bit I was told, like values of like don't kill somebody, respect your other elders and stuff like that.
Yep.
It wasn't until here they are. It wasn't until I got a hold of the value cards that I really understood my values. And then that's when the conviction really took a deep, unshakable in my life. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Little promo plug.
As much as people say, "Hey, do you know your values?" But can you live with them at a conviction level where you are unstoppable?
Right. And if you are not unstoppable, then they are not really your values,
Mhm.
or you haven't fully lived into them yet.
Yeah.
So, and the same with me.
And you don't need permission to live by them. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, if you're truly living with them, you don't need permission to live with them.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And the same, I had the same situation when I was married. I would want to do something, or I'd ask, and if I got a no or kickback, I collapsed. I had zero values. I had morals, but I had zero values. And pretty much what I was told to do is what I did.
Yeah.
So I guess so. To wrap it up, I think we should just, it's so important for not just men, but for everybody to know your values, truly live your values. And if there's something that you want to do, that you have this conviction, then you have to do it. Just if it's something you have to do not wait for that green light. Do not wait for permission. So.
All right. And we'll wrap it up then. And this week, no one needs to give you permission to live your life or chase your goals or speak the truth. The moment you act on your own conviction, as we've been using, you start building that momentum. And it's like everything in life is one step at a time. And it's the inner voice that helps drive you and act even when other people are approving you, validating you, or none of it's given to you. So as long as you know your values and you start giving yourself permission to live by them. Dang it. I just lost my stepping.
Okay.
Anyways, go about your week, pause and notice and be intentional. People around you will start to notice. We're starting to do bigger things, bolder things, and we're having conversations that cut deeper. New episodes and more unfiltered guests. We want to hear your story because it matters, and we have a seat at the table for you. And I think that was your line.
Whatever. It's all good. So whether you've been with us from the beginning or if you're just tuning in, welcome to the crew. Grab your copy of our very first ebook ever. It is called The First 30 Days, and it's how to respond versus react when you're going through divorce or when separation, or you just got notice that you're getting laid off of marriage very much. You got the pink slip. And remember that every single moment you are casting a vote, and your vote counts. So are you rising? Are you retreating? Or are you holding your worth? Are you selling yourself short? Remember, make every vote count. Until next time, stand up, speak the truth, and above all, stay authentic. Oh, and join us on Thursdays, our Motivated Men, 7 p.m. That's it. Stay authentic, guys. What's up? What do you got? That's it?
That's it.
All
Good
right.
job.